Welcome back, everybody. As you all know from the last video, my opinions for the FNAF movie 2 have really changed. Really changed. And yeah, now I don't think this movie is as good as I once thought it was. And yeah, so now I have come to realize how stupid that movie really was. Yeah, that movie really did not understand proper storytelling, only knowing how to make references to things that people who never played the games or ever even dipped their toes in this franchise will not nor ever understand. But like I said in the last video, I still think this is a fun and entertaining movie and does some things that I really enjoyed seeing on the big screen. But at the same time, it is something that is only just a giant Easter egg fest and really doesn't try to tell an actual story that makes sense and only confuses its audience. But enough about FNAF. It's time to talk about Mario. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Another sequel to a box office hit of a video game movie, and a movie that many fans were super excited for. But now, after watching this thing 5 times, I now realize that this movie is not a good adaptation of a game it was adapting, and today I'm really gonna go into why this movie is really bad at adapting a game. So just like last time, it's time to go through this movie from start to finish and then giving my honest opinions on this movie and talk about why this movie kind of sucks at being a good game adaptation. So, let's go. Dear Lord, that was cringe! The movie begins with us seeing the Comet Observatory from the hit game Super Mario Galaxy, and then we see our iconic character Rosalina and all her little Lumas. And then Rosalina's all like, "It's time for story time," and then and then all the Lumas are all like, "I want to hear the story about the plumber guy, the guy that says let's go," and then the Donkey Kong guy, Charlie Day, Chris Pratt, yeah. And then we get this sick fight between Rosalina and Megaleg, which is super cool to see Megaleg here because he's like one of the very few characters from Mario Galaxy that they actually use in this movie. So it's very cool to see him in this. Everybody loves Megaleg, I know I do. Oh my gosh, she's such a baddie. And then Rosalina gets captured by the Megaleg, and then it's revealed that Bowser Jr. is the one in the Megaleg or farming, and then, oh my gosh, is that a Luigi's Mansion reference? Oh, we got the EGAT symbol, oh my god! Then Bowser Jr. leaves with Rosalina and the little Luma, and then we get a title card, and then we see Mario and Luigi riding their motorcycles through the desert, and then we see the little freaking skeleton guys from Mario Odyssey, and I'm not gonna try to pronounce their names because I'm too lazy. And then they go in the pyramid because there's a problem in there. And then they finally use their fire flowers that they didn't use in the first movie. But but Mario and Luigi finally get to use them just for this scene. But hey, it's pretty cool. And then and then they find a little Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, Yoshi, and then he's telling them his story about his trip to America. And then then we see, oh my gosh, is that little man? Then we see oh my gosh, is that Donkey Kong? So basically that's gonna be like the most Yoshi focused scene in the entire movie. A movie that its entire marketing was basically going towards this green little dinosaur being played by Lando Calrissian. And then we cut back to Bowser Jr. Showing off his new planet to the little yellow Luma and then Rosalina. And then when they were trying to take them out of their little cage, the Luma escapes, and Rosalina buys the little Luma time, but then Bowser Jr. uses his little paint power using the broom, the brush, whatever, from Super Mario Sunshine. And then that's all we're gonna see of Rosalina, another character which the marketing made it really seem like she was gonna be a big part of this movie. But no, this is like the last time we actually see her until like maybe like an hour into the movie. So yeah, like the Super Mario Galaxy movie a movie that is based off the game Super Mario Galaxy, in which Rosalina is a character that is in the game from start to finish. Yeah, you see what I mean? That this is a horrible adaptation, but don't worry, we'll get more of that later. Then after that, we see Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi getting ready for the Princess Peach's birthday party, and then Mario has a gift for her, and then Luigi's all like, "Oh, when the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie." My gosh, this scene is peak. But anyways, they go to the party. And then then we see Toad, and then Toad's like, who's this Yoshi dinosaur thingy? And then then we get Mario talking to Princess Peach, and then we see some comets falling from the sky, and then we see the little yellow Luma guy that escaped Bowser Jr. And then Peach gives him some tea to make him feel better. And then then little Luma guys are like, "You have to help us, our mama's in danger." So Peach is like, "All right, Toad, let's go." So Toad comes along, and then little Luma guy turns into the launch star, and then we never see him again. Like, this is the last time we ever see him. Like, this guy basically died. Like, Peach and Toad never acknowledge the fact that this guy basically died. Like, that's it. We never see him again. He's never mentioned. He's just dead. It's kind of sad. But whatever. Mario and Luigi are now left to protect the Mushroom Kingdom and do some cool game reference stuff. And then they go to see Mini Bowser, who's like the best character in this movie. I freaking love him. And then we see him making some paintings. And then we see him as a Chad with Princess Peach. And then he says this super iconic line. I absolutely love it. I bring the soup. Like, me and my brother always quote this. I freaking love this line. I don't know why. And then we get this freaking amazing moment right here.
I really turn into a monster.
And then Bowser Jr. comes in with his UFO, trying to recreate the opening scene from Super Mario Galaxy. And then Bowser Jr. comes in, demanding that Mario and Luigi release his father, but then they say no. So then Bowser Jr. takes his Wonder Form, which is a form that he takes in Super Mario Galaxy, in case you guys forgot. So yeah, I mean, because of course Bowser Jr. would take a form from the Super Mario Galaxy games and not from any other Mario game. I mean, come on guys, this is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Of course he's gonna take a form from that game and not any other game. So yeah, anyways, Bowser Jr. clashes with the bros, and then Mega Leg comes in with some little Kamek guy, but then he screws things up, and then the UFO blows up, and then the castle falls down to this planet. And then then Mario and Luigi they run, and then the castle gets destroyed. Then a little Bowser tries running away, and then he freaking bites Mario and scratches him, and then Yoshi eats him, and then Bowser's all like, "Oh, you make my son? I gotta be a better father now. You gotta take me to see him." And then Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and then little mini Bowser, they try to find some help. So and then after that, we cut to Princess Peach, and then little Toad. They're on their way to the Gateway Galaxy to find somebody to take them to the Space Junk Galaxy. And then a little monkey guy from Mario 64. What's his name? Kiki, Cuckoo, Cocoa Puffs. I forgot his name. He steals Toad's bag, and then he takes him to like the freaking just the hood part of the Gateway Galaxy. And then after that, we cut back to little mini Bowser trying to convince Mario to make him big again. And then Mario gets pissed off at him because Bowser is a master rage baiter, and then he hits Bowser, and that makes him big again. So rest in peace, mini Bowser, you will be missed. But then Bowser gives him a big old smooch That's a little freaky. But anyways, after that, yeah, we blah 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 blah. We cut back to Toad and Peach chasing the little Cocoa Puffs monkey, and then they go in the casino playing the peak song Superstar One Up Girl, forgot its name, I'm stupid. And then freaking we meet up with the Wart dude from definitely Super Mario Galaxy, because yeah, Wart is totally a character from that game. I mean, y'all don't remember Wart? Like I totally remember him from Super Mario Galaxy. That's like my favorite boss fight in that game. You guys don't remember? You don't remember? You don't remember Birdo as well being there? Because I definitely do. I mean, just remember, we get Super Mario Galaxy characters in this because this is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So yeah, then because Princess Peach demands the Warty Wart for to tell her where Rosalina is, yeah, we get an awesome little fight, and then we get like 12 seconds of Birdo, and then we get a little ninja guys fighting Peach, but then Peach destroys all of them, and then Wart is about to fight her, but then this happens. Wart then spills the beans, and then we go back to Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi, and Big Bowser, and then they go to the Honey Hive Galaxy Kingdom place from Mario Galaxy. Yeah, this is an actual thing, guys. Don't worry, this isn't sarcasm. I'm being for real. So we actually get the character from Mario Galaxy, the Honey Hive Queen, and this is all her screen time she gets. It's like a minute long. It's like it's just while you're getting a Mario Galaxy character, the movie just decides to kick us in the nuts and just give like I don't even think it's a minute long, her screen time. I think it's like probably less than a minute. It just like this is why. I don't know, but okay, yeah. That Bowser is all like, you know what, take me instead, because she's pissed that the Mario, Luigi, they destroyed part of her planet. But yeah, Bowser becomes her slave. We get Bowser Jr. abducting Bowser, and then Bowser Jr. Hugs his daddy, and we get this adorable little sequence. A little baby Bowser Jr. is so cute, and then we get this awesome little flashbacky, and then Then we cut back to Peach and Toad trying to find a pilot to fly them to the Space Junk Galaxy, and then they meet Rob from the hit game Super Smash Brothers, and then he's pretty slow. But then, he points them to the direction of where the flight deck is, so they can find a pilot. And oh my gosh, is that Samus's ship? And then we see some more cool spaceships. And then, oh my gosh, is that the big one? And then we get the best character from the Super Mario Galaxy games. In case you don't remember, guys, this is Fox McCloud, the best character in Super Mario Galaxy. You guys don't remember playing as him? Because I totally do. But there's Fox McCloud, and then he gives his super awesome origin story and shows off his super cool space boots, and then then he agrees to fly them to the Space Junk Galaxy, and then Mario and Luigi arrive, and then freaking Fox starts flying them to the Space Junk Galaxy. And then Bowser Jr. comes in with this big old UFO and tries to kill the gang. And then, oh my gosh, is that the poltergeist? This is Bowser Jr. wants to freaking kill Mario, Luigi, and then everybody else. Bowser feels bad for doing that because he actually kind of connected with the bros and actually thought of them as his friends now. And then Bowser Jr. is all like, "What the heck are you talking about?" So then Bowser's like, "Come on, please don't kill them." And then Bowser Jr. decides to get something else that isn't too deadly, and then just turns them into babies. And then then they crash land on this other planet, and then they're babies, and then the babies run off, and then they see the T-Rex from Mario Odyssey, because that's also a character from Mario Galaxy. Yeah, remember the T-Rex didn't first show up in Mario Odyssey. It was actually in Super Mario Galaxy. You guys don't remember? Yeah, then big Mario Odyssey dinosaur starts chasing the gang, and and then they fall off a cliff, and then dinosaur is about to eat Yoshi. But then just in time, the baby Mario and Luigi, and then I forgot to mention Toad turns into a baby. They turn the dinosaur into this freak of nature, and then Peach kind of crashes out that they're screwed and they're not gonna save Rosalina, then Bowser Jr. He kind of comforts Bowser because he's a little depressed that they might have killed Mario and Luigi because he likes him now. But then Bowser Jr. is like, "Oh, don't worry, they suck, but I don't suck because I'm your family, and being evil is who you are." And then then he tries to convince him to be evil again, and then we cut back to the planet where they're crashed at. And then the comet observatory shows up with the little Lumas. But it's so funny how the little Lumas, they were all sad when Rosalina was kidnapped. But like, what were they doing the whole time? All they were doing was just pillow fighting. But like, you guys are aware your mother was kidnapped. You guys didn't even try. Like, I get you guys are children, but like, at least make an effort. You made an effort to come over here and save Mario and Luigi, but not try to go save your mother. Wow, just screw your mom. Like, wow, guys, just what is this movie? But anyways, they pick up the gang, and then Peach finds out that she's the sister of Rosalina, completely destroying the canon of the Mario universe. But honestly, I don't mind this. I always liked the idea that they could have been sisters in the games. Like, I mean, in the games they were just like friends, I guess, but I like the idea that they're sisters. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, like, like new lore, I guess. But anyways, we cut back to Planet Bowser, and then Bowser gives us his cool little speech, because I guess now he's evil again. He just straight up switched up like that quick. Like, that is a crazy switch up, but okay. And then what is it? Then the Mario gang, they start getting ready to go fight Bowser and save Rosalina. And I forgot to mention they're using Rosalina's powers to try and destroy the universe, I guess, using this Boomsday device thingy. And then the whole gang, they're on their way to go save the day, destroying all of Bowser's airships. And then they make it onto the planet, and then Mario and Peach, they fall into this trap thingy, the little I don't know what this is. But then Bowser Jr. is all like, "Prepare to meet your maker." A cool Mario Maker reference in a Mario Galaxy movie. I love it. But they go through this cool little Mario course just like in the games. And then they make it past the course. Bowser's pissed, and then he comes up to them on the cool Super Mario Brothers bridge from the OG game, which I honestly don't mind. I mean, when were they ever gonna add this like as like in any other Mario movie? So I guess it's just fine to add this in a Super Mario Galaxy movie.
But I also would have preferred this final fight to have been in the Super Mario Galaxy final boss style. That would have been so freaking peak, but whatever.
But anyways, so Bowser just crashes out on Mario and Peach, and then since he's like now evil, since like it like I keep saying, the switch up is insane. Like, he was just like mourning Mario and Luigi's death when he thought they were dead because of his son, but now he's all like, "No, what? I'm gonna kill you. You made me join a book club, so I'm gonna kill you guys." And then they drop Bowser in the lava, and then he becomes Dry Bowser because Dry Bowser is also a character in the games, in the Mario Galaxy games. But you know what? I honestly don't mind Dry Bowser as well. Like, I mean, when were they gonna add him in like any Mario movie as well? But I mean, I felt like he could have been in like in Luigi's Mansion. I feel like that could have been cool. I don't know, but anyways, what is it now? Oh yeah, and then Bowser Jr. shows up. Yeah, and becomes Fury Bowser Jr. because that's also a thing in the games. I guess yeah, that and then yeah, the Mario tells Peach to go save Rosalina because that's your sister. You gotta save the day. And then Peach tries to save Rosalina, and then Mario he has to like he has to fight against the Dry Bowser and the Bowser Jr. and I can't talk anymore. But yeah, and then your Luigi and Yoshi show up, and then yeah, they get the power ups, hoping these are power ups from the Super Mario Galaxy games. Nope. I mean, yeah. I mean, we get power ups from Mario Galaxy 2 with the little fruit thing that Yoshi eats and the cloud flower, but that's it. The drill mushroom, that's from freaking Mario Wonder. Why are we adding things that aren't from Mario Galaxy? It was like, stop! Like, you need to add more Galaxy stuff. Stop adding this other crap that isn't from Mario Galaxy! Okay, I need a moment to calm myself down. Hopefully there isn't anything that makes me want to raise my voice and— oh my gosh, is that Mr. Kevin? Okay, please movie, I'm going to lose my voice. So just don't do anything that excites me or makes me want to crash out, and oh my gosh. Why? It's the dragon from Mario Odyssey in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Why? This is the Super Mario Galaxy movie where you adding all this other crap. Just I'm just gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm just gonna. Can this movie please be over? Like, I'm legit gonna lose my voice. So Bowser Jr. basically creates the Odyssey Dragon, and yeah, he tries to use it on Mario and Luigi, but the dragon turns on him and basically eats him. And then Bowser is all sad, and then Mario's like, you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man. And yeah, he takes the red star from Mario Galaxy. So finally, another Mario Galaxy power up they actually use in this freaking movie. But whatever. So he uses the red star on the dragon, and yeah, this is a pretty like sick scene. I will be honest. It still gets me hyped. But yeah. So he saves Junior from the dragon, and Bowser Jr. hugs Bowser's head. Yeah, and then back to Peach. Peach tries to save Rosalina, and yeah, then using the power of the stars or whatever they're made of, Peach saves Rosalina. Rosalina's free, and yeah, then that basically makes Rosalina's total screen time in this entire freaking movie like 5 minutes. Like, wow, like Rosalina, who's like the biggest character in Mario Galaxy, gets like 5 minutes of freaking screen time. Like, oh my gosh, screw you, movie. But whatever. The day is saved. Yeah. Then yeah. So the Lumas come give Rosalina hugs. And yeah, but it's just like, what were you Lumas doing? The Rosalina could have used your guys' help. What were you guys doing this entire movie? Oh yeah, pillow fighting. Oh wow, like, yeah, thanks for your help, guys. But whatever. Yeah. So then the Lumas are like, let's go. I want to go to the Mushroom Kingdom. And then yeah, they go to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then they want to see the castle, but the castle like it died. But yeah, but yeah, so they do another Mario Maker scene in the SNES style, and then yeah, then they fix the castle, they make the new castle. Then Mario he gets the freaking the feather, the feather from Super Mario World, and yeah, not a Mario Galaxy power up. Okay. Then he puts up the flag on top, and then boom, end of movie. Yeah, yay! Finally, my voice is dead. Then we get a post-credit scene, and then we see more Foxy McCloud, and then yeah, then we see Bowser and Bowser Jr. in jail. We see that psycho little Lumali from the first movie. And then yeah, then we get another post-credit scene, and then yeah, we see Princess Daisy. Yay! So now Luigi can finally, get a bit of that love that Mario is getting with Princess Peach. So yay! Then that is the end of the movie. Thank God.
So now it's time for me to give my honest opinions on this movie.
Old Spice Cosmic Quest 24/7 freshness makes me want to be Mario. He has confidence to fly through the galaxy wearing nothing but this. Thanks, Old Spice. Now I smell super.
This movie sucks. Well, it sucks at being a video game adaptation. So like I said, when I first watched this movie, I absolutely loved it. And I loved it so much that I watched it in theaters 4 times. Well, the 4th time for me having to record for that stupid little Mario plush video that I did. But yeah, so yeah, it's just this movie, it really doesn't understand what it's supposed to be, because all this movie really is just a big old like Easter egg fest, just like the FNAF movie 2. I mean, this movie literally should be called Easter Egg the movie. Like, I mean, that's all this movie really is. I mean, you saw like the many Easter eggs I was pointing out in this video, and there's probably more. And it's like, it's okay to have like small little tiny Easter eggs. I mean, the first movie did that, and I'll get to that in a bit. But it's like this movie just does more than small little background Easter eggs. It makes some of these Easter eggs, into actual characters in the movie. I mean, look at Foxy McCloud. He's a main character. I mean, not a main character, but like a supporting character. But he's in this movie much more than Rosalina ever was. Another thing this movie just doesn't know how to do is to tell a proper story. I mean, what is the story or even the plot of this movie? I mean, it's just the most simplest crap. I mean, Rosalina gets kidnapped, and then yeah, then little Luma tells Peach and Toad that, oh, my mama was kidnapped. So now Peach and Toad leave, and then Bowser Jr. tries to save his dad, and then that leads Mario and Luigi to now having to go save the day and go save Rosalina and stop Bowser Jr. And then yeah, that's really it. And yeah, like that's all. That's the plot of this movie, and it's just the most simplest crap. I mean, somehow the Super Mario Galaxy games have more like storytelling, like much more deeper storytelling than this movie. Like this movie made by Hollywood and actual writers. I think actual writers. I don't know. And then this movie just treats its main character like the supporting character, and that character is Mario, where like this is a Mario movie. Why is he treated like a side character or a supporting character? It's like this movie is more like Princess Peach's story than Mario's story. Like, I get it, in the first movie we already got Mario's arc. Like, we're in the first movie, he feels like nothing, he feels all weak inside, and he wants to be more than just a plumber in the world, and then he finally becomes a hero. And yeah, but like, I mean, that doesn't mean there's still not more for him, to like get new arcs, or like there's still not more to his character. I mean, they do that in multiple movies. I mean, why do you think there's sequels to many movies that, star the same character and they still get arcs? Like, look at the Iron Man movies. I mean, look at those. It's like, there's still like, I don't know, like, it just really boggles my mind how they just treat Mario like honestly nothing. Like, yeah, he gets tons of screen time, but the only arc he really has in this movie is to, simp over Peach, and that's really it. And then now, the thing I've been raging about this entire video is the thing that most people absolutely hate about this movie, is that this is not a Mario Galaxy movie. It may be called that, but it really is not. Yeah, rather than this being called the Super Mario Galaxy movie, this should just be called the Super Nintendo Easter egg movie. Because that's all this movie really is. We don't just get Easter eggs from other Mario games, but Easter eggs from other Nintendo games, and making those Easter eggs into actual characters in this freaking movie. Like, I genuinely don't understand Nintendo's problem. Just why can't you just make this into a Mario Galaxy movie? Like, why do you have to add other things from other Mario games and other Nintendo properties in this movie? I mean, it's like I get it. People will get excited and they want to see these things on the big screen, but it's like there's things in the Mario Galaxy games that people already would have been super excited to see. But no, you decided to do other things, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I genuinely don't understand why Fox McCloud is in this movie. I mean, he's definitely a great character. I absolutely loved his character in this movie, but at the same time, why was he here? This is like another circus baby situation in the FNAF movie 2. Why was she there? She was never in FNAF 2. Like, why was she there? And why is Fox McCloud here? He has more screen time than Rosalina, who is an actual character from the games, and she was barely in this movie. Like, that's another thing I'm gonna get into in a bit. And this movie is just like, when they actually do add in stuff from the Mario Galaxy games, they barely do anything with that stuff, just like the way they did Rosalina in this movie. And then with the Honey Hive Galaxy stuff, that scene just, what was the point of that scene? It happened, but they did nothing with that scene. And then I was just super disappointed they did no B Mario, and I'm gonna get into that in a bit when I talk about the power-ups of this movie. And when they actually do Mario Galaxy stuff in this movie, they barely do anything with it. And then it's just, then another thing that just pisses me off was why did we bring in the Wart Birdo and then Mauser from Super Mario Brothers 2? I mean, I guess that was like their way of saying, oh, since this is a sequel Mario thing, just like, Super Mario Brothers 2, we're gonna add in characters from that game because this is also a sequel. So it's like cool, but at the same time, like, why were they just here? Like, this is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. They were never characters in those games. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Whatever. And then what else? We get robbed for some reason. And why? And then Mr. Game & Watch. And then I don't get it. And then the power-ups. Oh boy, the power-ups were just underutilized. We had a lot of power-ups in this movie, but not enough Mario Galaxy power-ups. All we ever got in this movie was just the cloud flower, the fruit thingy, and then the red star, and that's it. We never got a boo mushroom. We never got a bee mushroom. And then we never got a boulder mushroom. This movie really sucks at being an adaptation. It really does. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's like the Honey Hive Galaxy scene was the perfect scene for them to have brought in the bee mushroom. This movie just it's something, but it just sucks at being something that most fans wanted, and that was a Super Mario Galaxy movie. All we got was just a Easter egg fest, and that was freaking it. And then we get other things from other Mario games, like the dragon from Odyssey, and then freaking Dry Bowser, which, I mean, I did say I didn't mind, but at the same time, why was he here? And then we also got the freaking Wonder Bowser Jr. Why? He still could have had the brush from Mario Sunshine, but at the same time, it's like, why did he become his Wonder form? Then now that kind of makes like the chances of a Super Mario Wonder movie, I mean, very like small. Like they could still do it, but at the same time, like, why did we do it here? Like, why? This, like, the people behind this movie literally act like they were never gonna get a chance to do like that stuff, like the stuff, like the elements from those games, and never make those games into movies. Like they literally act like those movies could never happen, but they literally could. But now they could happen less because they added all this stuff in this movie that was meant to be a Super Mario Galaxy movie. It's like, it's so dumb. And then that just leaves the Mario Galaxy stuff just limited. Like with Rosalina, she barely gets any screen time in this freaking movie. She gets like 5 or 6 minutes of screen time, and that's it. And she barely does anything. It's like, it would have been a much better plot if it was like, you know, the Lumas get kidnapped by Bowser Jr., and then that leaves Rosalina, you know, wanting help from Mario and Luigi, and that will give us more screen time with not only Rosalina but also the Comet Observatory, which is a thing which is like our main little place that we hang out in Super Mario Galaxy. So it's like, this movie's just so stupid. It's like you give us these things, but you barely do anything with them. And then don't even get me started with Yoshi. It's like, this movie clearly wanted to be a Super Mario World movie as well, but literally wasn't. But it's just like, I can't even speak anymore because this movie just, it really pisses me off. It really does. Because like Yoshi, like I said, he was like he was all over the marketing for this movie. Like all over. But what was the point of him being in this movie? What was the point of him being a new character in this movie? And this is another thing I want to get into. How this movie literally shouldn't have been a Super Mario Galaxy movie. Why was the Super Mario Galaxy movie the sequel? Why? It should have been the third movie. A lot of people were expecting that. I mean, like, and then another thing people were expecting was this movie to be a Super Mario World movie, not a Super Mario Galaxy movie. It made sense for it to be a Super Mario World movie rather than a Mario Galaxy movie because, I mean, Yoshi was in the post-credit scene for the first movie. And then we all know Yoshi is like he's the biggest character of Super Mario World. So then that had us speculating, oh yeah, it would make sense for him to be a character it would make sense for this to be a Super Mario World movie because Yoshi's in it, and of course he'll be a big part of it. And then, yeah, but then it was announced it was going to be a Super Mario Galaxy movie, and that had us confused and excited at the same time. And then we're like, okay, I mean, I guess that makes sense because Yoshi is in the second Mario Galaxy movie, although not a huge character, but hey, I guess. The movie actually comes out. What does he do for the movie? He does some things, but is only really here to sell toys. That's it. Yeah, this movie just doesn't understand how to use its characters. It's like, we barely do anything with Rosalina. We barely do anything with Yoshi. We barely do anything with Mario, who's the main character of the movie. It's like, if only this movie was a Super Mario World movie, Yoshi could have definitely have been used a lot more. Could have maybe got his own little character arc, like, or something like I don't know, with like all the other Yoshis getting kidnapped or something like that. I don't know. And then Yoshi has to, save the day and connect with his roots and, Yoshi Island. I don't know, something like that could have been a lot better than the plot of this freaking movie. And one last thing before this video ends, I want to talk about the first movie, where the first movie shares a similar thing with this movie, where the first movie, all it really is just a combination of a bunch of other Mario games, but it still is mostly Mario. And I feel like I don't really have as much of a problem with the first movie, where the first movie isn't really an adaptation of any specific Mario game. I mean, from the title, you would think it's an adaptation of the first game, but honestly, can you really make an adaptation of the first game, really? The first game is a very simple game where all it is Mario and Luigi just going from one world to another, and each level is practically the same, and then each boss is the same, where it's just a clone of Bowser, and then at the very end you just fight against Bowser, throwing a bunch of hammers at you, and that's it. That is really the game. So you can't really make a movie of that. So with the first movie just being a combination of different Mario games, I don't really have a problem with it. And plus, the movie as a whole still leaves like a lot of doors open for them to do multiple movies based off multiple other Mario games like Sunshine Mario World, Super Mario Land, and of course Super Mario Galaxy. But no, Nintendo decided to ruin things by making this movie already and not even making it an adaptation of the game it's based off. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this video. I talked a whole lot, my voice is dead, and I don't even know what to say anymore. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm probably, hopefully, gonna do more videos like this where I just talk about some controversial movies, maybe doing some movie rankings, we'll see. But I really want to talk about these two movies, FNAF Movie 2 and Mario Galaxy, where these are very controversial video game movies, and just movies in general, and just saying how these movies really don't know how to be adaptations, where there are such things as good video game movies. I mean, look at the Sonic movies. I mean, those have phenomenal storytelling and are really entertaining movies, and just really know how to be good game adaptations. And the same can also go for like other like animated movies, where a movie like Minions and Monsters, a movie that I really didn't think was going to be any good at all, was actually a really good movie with really good storytelling. And yeah, and then there's people that go on saying that, oh, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is a movie for kids. Well, there are a lot of people that like to say this, and I agree with it. Kids deserve better movies, and that is very true. I still think the Super Mario Galaxy movie is a very entertaining movie and a fun little movie to watch with the family, but I still think this could have been a better Mario movie and just a better kids movie in general. And a movie like Minions and Monsters proves that. I mean, have you seen the Rotten Tomatoes score for that movie? And I mean, it's a little like higher than it should be, but I still think it's deserved. It is a really good movie. So kids do deserve better movies, and there is such thing as making a good video game movie. So yeah, but that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. More videos coming very soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.